Hello everyone. So are you ready for the new moon? It's almost there. It's almost time. Again, it goes by so fast sometimes. What's going on in Bethland? Walking the Worlds. Chakra Expansion. Walking the Worlds Chakra Expansion is open for sale. It's just like this really surreal thing at the moment as I'm going through this process of putting this class out into the world, finally, to the greater world. About a year ago, I proposed in the Heartlight group, which was then, I believe, still the Northern Metamorphosis group, and said, hey, I have this idea for a class. Are you guys willing to be guinea pigs? And they went, yes. Actually, a couple times I just asked them to be guinea pigs in that group, and they're like, yes. And I didn't tell them what I was doing to them. Nothing mean, but yeah, like for readings and things like that. But I started writing this class that's like 13 months long. It's a year long. You get lifelong access to it. It's lifelong for the life of the class. As long as I'm doing this class, you get to go through it every year. What the basis behind the class is we explore the chakras using both ones, the traditional ones in your body and the ascension model, along with the three worlds model. So the underworld, the middle world, and the upper world. We take all that and we create, I have hair attacking me, create a framework for you to base your spirituality on in your mundane life. It's a really awesome class. It doesn't matter what skill set you're on. It doesn't matter if you're advanced, intermediate, or just beginning and interested in exploring spirituality through a different lens, or creating your own spiritual base for you. That's what Walking the World's Chakra Expansion is really all about, is creating a personal framework for you. And you can just mush this system up any way you want. But if you're interested, please, down below, check it out. Links are down below. Basically any, links are always down below. You hit the website, everything is on there. So let's get into the reading. New moon, new moon, new moon. I do believe we are heading into the shadow of Mercury retrograde very soon at some point. Very soon here, if not already. I can't remember the exact dates. I was thinking it was a bit sooner than it was. More like 9th-ish, and it's more like end of month-ish, which makes sense because I get it from my birthday month, pretty much from my birthday. But yeah, so Mercury retrograde's coming up. Jupiter's in retrograde for the next 4 months or so. Oh, a couple of retrogrades, nothing too big. I always just ask for ease when it comes to Mercury retrograde. And I'm kind of trying to follow some of the other retrogrades and see if I'm having if they're having kind of an impact on me. Because like Jupiter, because I'm Aries, Zeus, Jupiter, similar deities. One's just Jupiter's just Rome, and Zeus is so kind of just looking at looking at how some other retrogrades impact me. So okay, so this month we have the Crystal Mandala Oracle and Sacred Rose along with the affirmation cards I created. Let's get a card here for our guide card. Ooh, Goddess Sarasvati, Ammonite, From World to World. This is one that, it just kind of went flying, has shown up a lot for me in mine. From World to World. And it's kind of interesting too, because I'm launching the Walking the World's class and from Word to World, World to World, Word to World. But it's kind of the same thing, really. So, how can you say it and make it happen? How can you say, hey, I have this class that I'm writing. You guys want to help me write it? You want to go through it? Be my guinea pigs? Word to world. That. Once I did that, it was kind of set that I'm going to create this class. I'm going to take my word and I'm going to bring it to the world. So how can you do that in your life? It doesn't have to be that big. It can be tiny. What's the tiniest little minutia that needs to be said to be brought into the world? What's something in the middle? What's something huge? Can saying it help you move forward? And sometimes having it out there, having it known, is a powerful thing. Just say out loud something that bothers you. Just say out loud something you need. Say out loud something you need to change to someone else other than yourself and your peeps, like your guides or anything like that. Say it out loud, the word to the world. It can be a powerful place. Things you're hiding sometimes too, saying them, bringing that word to the world can change the whole feeling of it, can make it become something completely different. So how can you use this in your life? How can you bring the words that are lurking within you, all those poems written in your skin, to quote a Goldfrapp song? How can you bring those out of you and put them in the world? What is going to change? What's going to be better? What might not be better? And this card is really more about the empowerment aspect, but there are times where we do put the word out there to the world and we're not really thinking about the impact of it. In the heat of the moment when you're angry or you want to be spiteful and just go niggle at someone, dig that finger in a little bit deeper, twist the knife. That's also part of word to world. And you want to watch out for that aspect of when you want to just stick that knife in, niggle it deeper. Look at the empowerment form of this. We have the Fibonacci. You got some nice geometry going on here with this card too, with a shell shape, which is just really awesome. Kind of sending it out to the world. What are you hearing? And what do you hear when you put your word out to the world? What's coming back at you? How can this flow both ways? How can you saying it to the world bring the world back into you and you hear what the world's saying to you? So don't discard that aspect of it too. By you engaging with the world is also going to engage with you. How do you want that to show up in your life? Good questions, people. That's what I say. Okay, what do we got here? Good Rose, I'm still just grooving on this deck. It's been a long-term favorite ever since I bought it, but lately it's just one of those decks I keep reaching for. And this new moon said Sacred Rose and Crystal Mandola. So let's get a card here. King of Cups. King of Cups. King of Swords. I'm just gonna... Nope, it's not. Sometimes I wonder, like, if I keep going, will I get all of them? I didn't. So we're gonna go with these two kings for the new moon. Just because, I don't know. When I turned over that King of Swords as the second card, it just kind of said, me too. I'm like, alrighty, we'll include you. So, we got the King of Cups first off. We've got our water here. We've got our watery part of fire. So, what do we want to do with this? How do we want to bring the word to the world with our using our emotions in a way that is empowered, in a way that lifts you up and lifts others up? How can we use our emotions in our words? How can we use compassion, kindness, and bring that really into the root of our word to world? How is that going to dig in deep for you right now? And the King of Cups right now feels very much on the productive side of things, of using our emotions in a healthy manner, not creating some steam and boiling it all up and, deciding to basically steam it like you would some broccoli or dinner. So, how are your emotions being held within your body, within yourself? How are you treating yourself and others right now? With kindness, with compassion, or are you just kind of trying to steamroll people? Remember, word to word. What do you want your word to bring into the world? What do you want to create within the microcosm of self and the macrocosm of this planet and the greater macrocosm of the universe? What do you want that legacy to be? Yeah, because there's times where I think we forget the impact we make on people. And the King of Cups is here to remind us of that. It's like you sometimes you just forget it, or you don't really know what that impact is. So remember that. Small things, the tiniest things, a smile, holding a door open for someone. And these are really small things, saying thank you, please, thank you. Basic civilities are important when it comes to world, and bringing your emotions in with the King of Cups to compassion and kindness and soul. And when we got the King of Swords to go along with this, and I feel like he's saying, that moment when you're like, I'm just gonna take my King of Cups, I'm gonna just steamroll people, I'm gonna run them over. King of Swords says, hey, hold, pull back, let's think this over before we just spew out venom. Think about what you want to spew out without thought. Is it in your best interest? Is it in your heart's interest? Is it in the other person's interest? Are you just being a jerk because you're tired that day? It's bad. You need someone to hold the door open at you and smile? So watch your bad day and how you want to react to that bad day. Don't let the emotions of that, dig it in, the niggling, take over. When you feel the niggle emotions where you just want to, dig in soft spot and kind of yank, bring in the King of Swords and be like, I gotta bring in my gotta bring in my brain, gotta bring my analysis. How can I bring in the logic and walk myself through this? So I'm not just steamrolling people, because the King of Cups is not about being the creepy King of Cups right now. He's about being the empowered emotion that brings the word to the world. And swords, air, logic, logos, word, it's kind of the whole plays in really well with this theme this month. Because remember, moon is a month. It's like the world's shortest month. Okay. So what do you want your word to create in this world? How can kindness and compassion create that? And when you don't feel kind and compassionate, whether it's to yourself or others, bring in your logic to help you transcend that and work through it. Because sometimes I find when you break it down and start looking at those feelings, how it's going down. That's from the other deck. Not this one. That was from the prototype deck. How funny. That's okay. Not a big deal. I was just like, why is there a red card in here? Because the packs are not red. They're my favorite. Lunar Black. Golden's Lunar Black granulates. So beautifully. Hey, granulation. Yay, look at that. Look at that. Oh. Yes, I get that excited over pink granulation. It's just, it makes me so happy to see that kind of granulation that happens with some of the, This one's, who's this? No, it's Daniel Smith, not Golden. It's Daniel Smith. Daniel Smith. Golden has some really awesome watercolors too. But there tends to be more of a clarity to the Golden than the Daniel Smith. Daniel Smith has some of the most beautiful granulating products ever. I would recommend Daniel Smith and Golden both, though. Two of my favorites. Actually, Praying, if you're looking for a cheapy watercolor, Praying has a beautiful clarity to it. I have two Praying palettes, and I use them all the time. Okay, wouldn't be a card video if I didn't pick something up. Okay, let's just pull one. Be joyous! So, world to world. Empowered emotion of the King of Cups, using our logic to work through things and bring the joy into it. When all else fails, back to the heart, bring it back to joy. How can you bring joy into this process of word to world right now for this new moon? How can you bring that in? Be joyous, be joyous. It's a good little message to have. Okay, once again, I want the crystal pyramid, so I'm going to go grab that. Not that you would like know that I'm not here, but I always feel compelled to tell you. Okay, a little heart light transmission with some light language to wrap up. Para que cada día de nano gos que te lo que te vo venir so kai honne kero shini shono kore pikitera sene haro pen shini kidero gata menen shanaka hai lo hai holo hamma kare sikidero mindi kidera de sikide de hai kutamana Hus keno kai kimani de nana kada no kore de ga karakatika Mosina Hui konike Sani shakete de badere kete de an Shakakai Hoshi Pira Kana Karasa Pika Manani Kareti Hone bede to shishi shakata mikete de lokadone Hole po hone kene Sene kadaroshiki Hone karashka Hane kerasi kui Hopeshatatin Chumika Shena kale kina meke roshki ke ho limini karanani ko Hoshi kitoshiki mosh Shene shino koti Shine hanene kalami some kete. Just remember, you can always order new moon reading. Links below. Just in Walking the World's Chakra Expansion. Links below. Go out there and be the love in the world, people. I'll see you with the blue moon for March, the end of the month. Much love. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.